Many fusion dancers think improvisation means just let go and move. But what if your improvisation and even your choreography process could be guided by centuries of embodied storytelling? That's the power of Abhinaya, the art of storytelling from Indian classical dance. In today's video, I want to show you how Abhinaya, which is the art of expression in Indian dance, can inspire both your fusion improvisation and choreography, making them richer, more authentic, and deeply connected. And since doors are now open for just a few days, I'll also tell you how you can dive deeper inside my D.E.V.I Indian Fusion Program, where we bring all of this to life in a powerful, transformative journey. Link is waiting for you in the description. But what is Abhinaya? In Sanskrit, Abhinaya literally means to carry forward. It's the art of communicating emotion, mood, and story through your body. In Bharatanatyam, which is an Indian classical dance from South India, is one of the pillars of dance. Not just steps, but expression. We have 4 layers of Abhinaya. Angika, the language of the body, gestures, postures, and movements. Vachika, the language of words, poetry and rhythm. Aharya, the visual element, so costume, ornaments, colors, and Sattvika, last but not least, which is the emotional state that shines through naturally. This is not just acting, it's embodiment. The dancer becomes the character, the goddess, the element of nature, transmitting this essence to the audience. So what does this have to do with fusion dance? Improvisation in fusion sometimes and very often gets stuck in patterns, shapes, isolations, combos, technically correct but not always connected. Abhinaya changes that. It gives you an emotional map. Instead of asking what move comes next, you ask yourself, what do I want to express? For example, imagine you are improvising to a haunting melody. Instead of filling the space with endless steps, you embody longing, mystery, devotion, drawing from Abhinaya. Suddenly, your improvisation becomes story-driven, not step-driven. And let's talk about choreography. Choreography is not just about stitching movements together, it's about weaving a thread of meaning. When you choreograph with Abhinaya in your mind, you don't only decide what movement to use, you shape why they exist. So instead of building a sequence of tricks, you create an emotional arc. You think in terms of energy shifts, story, beats, character transformation. The choreography becomes alive. Less like a list of steps and more like a living ritual. And here's my practical tip. Next time you are creating your own choreography, start with a theme or an archetype. Ask yourself, if this dance was a story, what is the turning point? What emotions lead to climax? Build your steps around that narrative, not just technique. So you might be asking, how to practice Abhinaya in fusion dance? Well, let's start by saying that you don't need to be a trained Indian classical dancer to let Abhinaya inspire you. Try this. 1. Choose an emotion or archetype. Try to dance while holding just one emotional color. 2. Play with gaze and breath. Your eyes tell the story, and breath gives life to movement. 3. Observe traditional sources. Watch Bharatanatyam or Odissi or Kathak performances. Notice how even tiny gestures radiate meaning. And 4. Improvise with intention. Instead of what step is next, ask yourself, what am I expressing now? You can try it even now. I invite you to close your eyes just for a moment and imagine offering a flower. Let your hand move. Let your gaze follow. This is the essence of Abhinaya, turning a simple gesture into a story. So to recap, Abhinaya, the art of expression from Indian classical dance, can transform both your fusion improvisation and your choreography process. It shifts you from being a dancer who executes steps to an artist who expresses and tells stories, embodies emotions, and captivates with presence. And if this resonates with you, this is the moment. I am so excited. For just a few days, enrollment is open for my signature offer, D.E.V.I Indian Fusion Program. This is where I guide you through technique, expression, improvisation, choreography, so that you can become a soulful, confident, and inspired dancer. Check the link in the description and join us before doors are closed. Thank you so much for watching, for dancing with me, and for keeping your artistry alive. See you inside D.E.V.I.